So, let's see a little area conversation before we get into the crazy, serious stuff. Alright. Should be better. Actually, first things first. Let's see if we can polish this. The sim was broken last time we tried it. Okay. How should I? Maybe right hand will be better for that. Oops. Here's the error to note. Okay, no more invisible laser. I don't know how I missed that one. That was a bit unfortunate. Hello, Misha. Not even 1 minute in and you already started. Oh, it's okay. No, I was like, I'm gonna warm up, and you know, actually try and clean this up a little bit because we already did do chapter 1.1, 1.2. So this time around, we're doing 3 and 4. So we're doing like actually just doing the second half because we did first half last time around. but yeah, I was like, you know what, to warm up, may as well like hop into this since it's fixed now. So it's nice. It will be nice to see like everything actually working properly. How's the audio, by the way? Everything coming in all right? Also, it's good to see you. It is good to see you. How's it going? I assume you've already finished everything up, right? So yeah, I mean, nice thing about at least being late to this means that everyone else has hopefully done it already themselves and don't need to worry about spoilers, so I can just like play and people will exist. So there's that. Anyway, that's more TP. I still messed up a couple times, but it's alright. That's why we're warming up. Right. And it's nice to get the TP bonus. That's really what I'm looking for here. So go ahead and do an area conversation first and then hop into the serious stuff. Finish our chapter so swiftly so I can get back to Multiverse and NOISZ too. How's Multiverse going? Have you got more attempts that have gotten like further? Like more chorus now, and have you gotten to the outro yet? That's the big question. Hey Grace, are you free tonight? Oh, yeah, I should be free. Had anything in mind? I was thinking of taking us to that barbecue place you always like going to. My treat. Aw, I can pay for my meal too. It's the least I can do after all you've done for me lately. I'm really in your debt. Aw, but you know I've always got your back, love. I know you do the same for me too, so there's no need to pay me back for things, you know? It's like how I'll never forget the time when you got stuck on a tree trying to save kelp. Oh my gosh. Wait. What? You were like 6 and I remember you crying, I'm not stuck, when you realized you couldn't get it down. Oh, I couldn't get down. I don't remember that at all. Well, even if you'd sometimes get in trouble doing it, I knew you'd stick tooth and nail for me. You're my hero, and I want to be the same to you too. Grace. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Gosh, you're the cutest. Yeah. Aw, that's awesome. Oh man, I really... I'm scared about what's gonna happen to them in the future. Let's have a look here. I finished the whole let's see, I've actually got a nest, just never felt like posting it. Oh, yo, congrats though! That's like a huge step. Being able to do it once means that the next time shouldn't come like too hard now, right? Oh, yo, did you do the crash strat? Maybe that's why multiverse lasers, like the spread lasers, are designed like that. Maybe they are like meant to be crashed through. Maybe it was by design. But yeah, do you end up just like shooting for the 32 beats and getting your crashes? Because that makes sense. Considering you get 34, is it 35 even? 34, 35 maybe beats for it. Crashing with the 2 spreads, that makes sense. Hello Lumi, it's NOISZ time again. Did you grind out everything between streams? Yeah, we have like everything here. It wasn't much anyhow. Like the bond XP goes up so quickly. Especially when I'm like even just getting the easy normal clears since they give you TP as well. So I was just like, guess what I can do? SS plus, I mean. Oh my gosh, I tried. Yeah, okay, this one. I need to note this one before you go. This is a real level 9. I cannot believe how difficult this thing is. This is ridiculous. It's so weird seeing a level 9 normal. Like, even like the level... What is it? Like... This stuff here, level 7. Yeah, level 7 is the highest we've gotten for normal before, right? So level 9... level 9... Like, it's terrifying. I think there's like no crosshands or something. So it's sort of like going from hard to overload usually, where you just like have no crosshands or whatever. But this is like ridiculous. It's really fun, but ridiculous. I even have like a lower TP on it. To be fair, I only tried it like what, twice or something. Anyway, it was really good for TP. Got me the bond XP really quickly and helped me level Sumo. Since we have... What is it, 30? Yeah, 96, so I only need 4 more levels to finally get her title, because hers is by far the slowest one here. One sec, guys. Alright, hello, sorry for that. Let me just do... Okay, all good. Let me see here. But yeah, I guess you didn't choke during the outro then, Misha, huh? How close were you? Were you like just 1 or 2 hits? I imagine it would only be like 1 hit, right? Man. You have to do very fast to get back to SL. Yeah, yeah. So you're close, Misha. Like, not as much frustrating times left, I hope. Yo, Zfaz, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Well, come on in. Previous hard stuffs were 5, 7, 10, 12. Yeah, yeah. There it is. 7. This is the first normal 9. So funny. Only an S for now. Yeah. First normal level 8+. Yeah, yeah. Makes sense. Normal level 99 is an alternate hard chat. Honestly, it is. Oh, okay. Stretchy time. Let's get up and stretch. They just combined the two for overload? Oh, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. It's gonna be a while. Let's see. Tip from me, don't read this description for 2.4. Okay, alright, I won't do that. PB 2 hits? Oh man. Okay, so 2 hits, huh? But I'm sure you'll get it soon. You just need a consistent run. I'm a bird. Hello, bird. Hello. Blast him. 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 Okay, again, another interruption, but we are like, I'm almost certain that we are ready now. Again, I apologize for the delays, but hey, that just builds suspense, doesn't it? Alright, anyway, there was one attempt where I made it to the end, but it got a combo down before the bullet sandwich, and guess what? That invalidates the run because of my no combo down. Oh, right, yeah, you put a lot on yourself for it, but again, you're gonna get it soon. You're gonna get it soon, Misha. When you get multiverse too. Hello, Theory. Second version of End of NOISZ. End of NOISZ 2.2. Wait for some OG NOISZ crossover. Wait, what happens soon? Yeah, it'll probably be down the line, but I'm excited for whenever it happens. Like, surely we get like Beyond the NOISZ, right? Or something like that, or even just the boss songs. Like, I'm questioning, but like even just like the openings, right? The opening themes. I feel like at the very least we'd get them, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so you said don't read 2.4, right? Okay, so 2.3 should be clear for us. Right? Unless you guys recommend not reading 2.3 as well. Because I haven't looked at it. I had it open earlier, but I haven't read it. The only thing I did check is the level requirements. And I found 2.4's level requirement weird. Anyway. 2. Wait, what 2? What's 2? Whoops. Guess we already have a crossover with GX remix. Oh yeah, I guess that is that. Yeah, that is very nice. No Starlight. Yeah, I mean, might get that label. Just multiverse again. So for some reason, kind of spoilery, I think. Yeah, so I think K-Tone, like someone mentioned it at least, but I think a lot of people agree. So K-Tone's said they'll have a look at it. I think. Finish by bringing Beyond the Noises. We already have a GX remix. Yeah. I'm thinking Beyond the. Oh, sorry. I should have said like NOISZ. Don't read either, just in case. Just since like spoils. Okay. Didn't realize it would have to some. Wait, how do you? Okay, no, I'm the sort of person who like reads everything. To be fair, so. All right. So okay, I'm blocking the thing. So it's Sarah's, which is level 18, and it's Rise Above, which I know Sarah has. Anyway, let's hop into it. Well, that's the short of it. We'd like to apologize for any inconvenience and distress caused. Look at the requirements in the song below. Well, I guess you never got spoiled. Oh, that? Don't worry, I'm already over it. It's water under the bridge. See, rather than being bothered by stuff like that, I've decided we're simply gonna crush the lot of you. That doesn't sound like something that someone who's over it would say, but okay. Yo, hi Bruno! Thank you for the 19th month sub, much appreciated. The stream causes that loud noise, refuse to elaborate and leaves. Hey, you made a noise. It's okay, we're beyond the noise. Thank you very, very much for the continued support, Bruno. Much love. And NOISZ. Reverse and Rebirth would be so fun. Definitely. Something someone who's over it would say, but okay. Sure, no, you gotta be more diplomatic. The tickets, don't forget about the tickets! She sighs heavily and produces a handful of tickets from her coat pocket. And to demonstrate how vastly superior we are, you're invited to our re-debut concert. Or I guess it's my debut. Whatever. You get the idea. Here, take them. She shoves the tickets roughly into my hands and I stuff them in my bag. You're, not the best at expressing yourself, are you? Oh, Sarah, you want to talk? Look, I don't want to hear that from someone with permanent grouch face. Anyway, tell my sister to come see us. But kicking aside, we'd love to see you there. Yeah, we owe you one for the garden show, and I'm not big on debts. Not debuts. I'm big on debts, so make sure you come by. Wouldn't have to scope out the competition at least. It's so scuffed. It's okay. Have a nice stream, I'll be leaving already. Alright, catch you later, Bruno. Thank you so much for popping in, and again, thank you for the support. After leaving the Bakken Neko, what does this mean? Can someone explain? What is Bakken? I don't think it's something I know. Neko off the side. I had lead through the tickets. Or is that? That wasn't their last name, was it? Was it? Or maybe it was. Actually, is it their last name? Haku and Shion's last name. I forget now. I still love Ballet Man. It's so good. I cannot wait for the event. Also, okay, thoughts. This is something I wanted to throw out. Thoughts on song lyric lore implications? Question mark. I know there are like parallels in certain songs, which is really cool. Like I've always found that like sort of little bits and pieces where stuff like Stornal's two songs, for example, like share a couple little bits and pieces, and then like the Light My Ways also share a couple of things, and I'm like, I'm looking for lore everywhere, right? I'm like being the game theory here, and I'm like, could it hint to anything, or is it just like kind of artistic, right? It could go either way, I guess, but I don't know if anyone's had any thoughts about the lyrics themselves having any sort of implication. Event is in 9 days. Ah, oh, so exciting. Right. I'm idly through the tickets. All in all, I guess that went okay. For better or worse, it wasn't the same kind of awkward I'd expected. For now, let's head back to the office and report in. I thought it'd just be Hakuno, but Starlight's got you kind of steamed, huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, you're generally a lot more polite to strangers than that. To be honest, there's something kind of familiar about Sarah. Feels like I've known her my whole life, but that doesn't seem right. Is it because of a personality trait, or is it? Oh my gosh, Gabe, why do you do this? I wouldn't know how to explain it to the others though. Why? What? This is so weird. I'm just passionate about defeating our rivals, I guess. Heh, youth. Don't say that like we're old or something. Producer. Maybe they're both a center. Oh, it could be, yeah, it could be to do with their roles. Maybe she feels that similar sort of spirit. Maybe, it could very well be. Okay, perhaps. The day of the Sunrise concert rolls around, and, well, of course I had to check it out. I've been separated from the crew because I'm stuck in the wheelchair accessible section. At least I'm not alone here. You holding up okay? I know it's an emotional moment for you. Yeah, I'm proud of everyone for moving forward. Aww, Yumi. Despite the words, she looks kind of wistful. I'm sure she'd rather still be out there too. Sorry you're stuck here with me instead of Sumire. She really wanted to stay here with you, but... Oh, don't worry about something like that. You're perfectly pleasant company. I wanted to thank you for recommending this wheelchair too. It really is great. Oh right, we're matching. Are you getting used to the arm okay? I know it's a little hard to control that fast. I'm using the assist function for now, so it's pretty easy. Even though the AI does it for me, I feel a lot better not having to call Sumire over to grab stuff. Independence really is underrated. People kind of take it for granted, I guess. By the way, sorry if this is insensitive, but are you okay with the crowd? I guess you know I don't go outside much, huh? Sumire talks about you a lot. Well, it's generally good things. Big sisters are kind of, you know, made to look up to. Or it feels that way. The Ari connection is like... I know this is just like one line, but the whole theory about this being like Ari's consciousness or something. You know, the whole big sister idolization thing? Anyway, I'm just dropping my theory here again. I don't feel like I live up to the image, but I know what you mean. Do you have any siblings? It sounds like you're talking from experience. Yeah, my sister's really cool. I think you get along with her. Okay, no. There's an actual sister. Oh yeah? Introduce me sometime. Is she here? No, she's... My head hurts. What is this feeling? She's sick. She's sick right now, unfortunately. She's in the hospital a lot, so I don't get to see her much. That's too bad. Well, I can relate to being cooped up a lot, I guess. This is very interesting. It's like that thought was inserted into the producer's mind. This is very weird. Alright, we were just talking about that. Are you alright out here? Definitely pretty antsy about having all these people around, honestly, but I wouldn't miss this moment for the world, so here I am. Yeah, I get that. Lights dim and the stage flashes to life. The sunrise that appears is completely different from the duo that took the stage just a few months ago. And it's also not quite like the group that took the world by storm years back either. It really is a debut of a new sunrise, huh? I glance over at Yumi. Tears are falling from her eyes as she cheers and shouts with all the strength she can manage. I'm not really the type to yell, but I silently wave a glow stick, which makes it more obvious when the cheers suddenly go quiet. Well, that stage isn't mine to stand on. All I can do is wait and believe. Ah, here we go. In that frozen space, I try to find my resolve. Alright guys, let me take this one. The familiar warmth of my friend's strength flows into me. I try to summon the noise. And it doesn't come. Hakuno, what's the holdup? It won't. Everything about you is fake. Those words cut deep into my flesh, denying my existence and power. Reminding me of a time when I was so small, so scared. What are you gonna pretend to be next? I want to protect my sister. I don't have any doubts about that. It's not a matter of intent. It's just this inescapable, torturous feeling is poisoning my heart. Switch over to me, I'll handle it. Why can't I find my strength at a time like this? I don't want to just give up. Hakuno, now! I should have been there for her. I want to be there for her now. It's okay to let it go. Believe in your friends. Getting over things bit by bit isn't weakness. Take a deep breath. I can't let my pride put everyone in danger. Sarah, you've got this. About time. Let's go. Alright, off we go. Oh, the power is... Really? Hold on. Ah, I haven't leveled up this style much yet. Alright, well, I guess we'll see how we go with it, eh? It makes sense that it's the casual outfit. Alright, let's have a look. What is chat saying? The wheelchair is exactly the same as in chapter 1.3. Oh. Oh. Right, the downside in the CG visual novel, yeah. They had the talk about the chair in 1.1. Was it 1.1? Oh, I thought that was just in a... I think that was just in an area conversation, wasn't it? I think, like, Sumire talks to the producer... or is it actually in the... No, never mind. It's not in an area conversation. No, I think it was in 1.1 now that... probably. Anyway, it happened early. No, I'm still wondering if it'll play back, prior chapter conversations. If, like, so for example, there's like pre-chapter 1 and then post-chapter 1. Once I finish chapter 2, am I going to be able to see the rest of the post-chapter 1? Like, I don't know if there's a check for you to see everything first before it, like, sticks itself. Like, I haven't, since playing through chapter 1, I haven't seen any pre-chapter 1 talk. So I don't know if you're locked out of them. I think, like, way back they talked about, like, maybe eventually getting, like an archive system in place so that you can look back at previous, like the ones that you've seen already. But then also, like, if you're gonna entirely miss stuff because you move on to the next chapter, it's a bit unfortunate as well. So I guess it's a difficult thing because this time around, at least, they were implemented at the same time, like the post-chapter 1 and post-chapter 2 conversations. At least I think so. Maybe there aren't post-chapter 2 conversations and there's nothing to worry about, but like maybe they'll do them as the chapters come out. I don't know if anyone can confirm. Oh, I guess we wouldn't know anyway, unless there's anything that specifically references stuff past chapter 2. But it's just, you know, I'm just thinking about that sort of thing. We didn't care much about the lore? Imagine. Did not compute looking for me to reply. Yeah, that was weird, Misha. The talk I had with the producer over the chair was before Yumi appeared. Yeah, that makes sense. 2.3 and 2.4 have some probably unsafe stream material after each song. I went through a story recently, both got streamed before. Oh. Can I get confirmation on this? Can people let me know then? Actually, I can do the song first, but like when I finish, I'll check chat again, I guess, and do tell me. Okay. Let's try. Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is fun. I was also very excited about. Rise Buff is only 3 bosses? Okay. I thought it would be 4. Okay, well, that's why I guess the first boss felt. I mean, it felt a bit long. I don't know if it was actually anything like that. Does Twitch have any streaming guidelines or any something? If there's a problem, Yoshi can just delete archive. What kind of questionable things? Somebody got to this chart? Yeah, there's it's already looking a bit tricky, but it'll be alright. Twitch does, but they're nowhere near that strict. I figure it wouldn't be anything that like is stream unsafe, right? Like, nothing actually that bad. Okay, okay, okay. If you say so. Whoops. Uh. Ooh. It's a bit spooky. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, okay. We'll be fine. CHP though. Hold on, do we have B-Tech? Can we burst it all? We have C special and CHP. That's a little rough. It's okay. I don't mind being a little stuck for a bit. I like a good challenge. I didn't switch fingers. I guess we don't need to be undocked. Unless we have to be. So I should just stay remain docked if I can. Oh my gosh, it's like Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I did that late. Oh, early. I don't need to move during that. Oh no. You're used to reading bullets on top. Yeah, I was gonna say like the using the dash is probably it's using the dash from the side instead of from the top, which is probably a good skill to train anyway, but it's definitely like a thing where you if you like just learn to use the dash well here, it'll be a lot easier than having to like do all the dodges properly. So it come from the blue. Yeah. Yeah, that was. You didn't have to move there. There's no warning. Yeah, right. I'm just too. Yeah, that's tricky. Yoshi, you're suffering? No, it's a good time. I don't know what you're talking about. It's okay. I will rise above. Oh man. Uh, oops. Okay. That's like. Uh. Wow, we really did rise above. All right. Ooh. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. 95.88. So this is gonna be pretty good for our XP as well. Nice. These words are from the future. Yeah? Nani? Oh, Misha. More like sink below. May as well sink below. Float at an average height. Horizontal hovering. I like horizontal hovering. You can see overloaded with comms the other day. I need to unlock the S for that so I can see. FC bosses are technically fully possible, the third is impossible FC with thumbs. Wow, nice though. Alright, yeah, GG. Oh, look at their XP. Ooh, nom nom nom. Alright, let's see. What's next? What's going on here? I think I'd hoped that one heroic moment would let Hakuno pierce that dark shadow over her heart. Even as the battle ends, I'm cursing my foolishness for thinking that, even for a second. Trauma doesn't work that conveniently, does it? No matter what, it's going to take time. I shouldn't have let her put that pressure on herself. See? No problem at all. Right. Thanks. It's like we said earlier, you can rely on us. Just take it easy for a bit. You'll be back on your feet in no time. The cheering of the crowd fades back in, and with that, the show ends. I gotta meet up with Yumi and Yoshi. See you guys tomorrow. Alright, get home safe. Hakuno, how are you getting back? Gonna be okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna order a car home. Don't sweat it. Hey Grace, can I come over? My mom's working late again today. Yep, let me just call ahead. Oh, can you flag down a car for us too? Sure, I'm on it. The excitement of the concert fading behind us, it becomes a pretty ordinary night. Get home without any kind of incident. Mom and Toma went to bed early, apparently, so we hole up in my room and play games. Sorry you had to carry me again. You're getting a lot better. Besides, it's fun to carry you. I don't mind at all. And watch a bit of anime. What? I can't believe they ended the episode there. You're gonna have to wait a whole week to find out how she responds. No way! Go to bed and turn out the lights. Oh, is it like that? Okay. I'm sure it'll work out. They're gonna do the little gay time. Is that what's going on? That's okay. I better not say this out loud. It'll be really weird. For my family. What's up? Oh, it's sweet. Can you hear me out for a bit? Always. I think I don't really feel that kind of desire the way most people do. But doing something so special and intimate with you feels really romantic to me. That makes me so happy, you know? And you always try really hard to make me feel good, and, well, I do. And that makes me feel really loved too. When I get the chance to show you how much I love you too, I hope that feeling reaches you every time. So, I do like it is what I'm saying, even if it's probably different from what you like about it. I just don't want it to replace all the other special things we have. I want you to be my love and my best friend. Is that greedy of me? Doesn't matter if it's greedy or not. That's what you're gonna get. Aww. Sarah. You know, I'm really happy that you talked to me about this stuff. It's, well, it's kind of hard for me to tell if I'm doing the whole girlfriend thing right. I'm worried that I could be doing a horrible job, and you'd face me with a huge smile and say it's great anyway. Because you're you, you know? I know you put me first a lot. But I really, really want you to have everything you want. I know. Or I should know that, I guess. Feels a little scary to say stuff sometimes, though. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Like the time I had to be super brave and confess my love. Okay, so this is a second change as well, considering what you guys mentioned last time, hey? I do wonder what the difference here is as well. Ah, sorry, I should have been more reliable. It's okay, I'm used to taking the initiative. I'll toughen up and do it next time. It's easy now, though. That won't stop me. Aww. See? Anyway, what did you want to do instead? Well, I really miss staying up late chatting about random stuff with my best friend. Oh yeah, it's actually been a while, hasn't it? You know, I finished the book you lent me the other day. It was super good. Right? I think that's Heather's second best work to date. Oh yo, that's the art, right? I think so. I was waiting for Hina to end up with Jane the whole time, and then it happened. They really played it up like it was gonna be the straight ship, but then they gave on twist. In the end, we spent hours talking about all kinds of dumb, mundane things, and then fell asleep in each other's arms. Aww, that was just really sweet. How wonderful. One of the first people to SS Plus Hardycast because I got really lucky. Oh, with bugs not happening? Nice. Forgot what Hakuna lives. She lives with her aunt. Oh yeah, yeah. You read again, yes. Then Salty on the drink cutscenes, Sarah just drags Grace up screaming when she come back when they're done. Nice. It's even one of their strongest skills about it. Grants and tons of buffs. Yo, nice. You have the difference. Kind of awkward to grab it now, though, considering it's after a song this time. Ah, yeah, that's fair enough. Heather's Haku's aunt, and she's a novelist. Yeah, yeah, that's what I remember. I recalled. I was just making sure if I had the name right. Big chapter time, don't read summary. Alrighty, let's hop right into it. The one thing, yeah, again, I did check the requirements before going in just in case. 20 on Grace is really weird requirement because they always just have like a main star, so that's like question mark. I guess we'll see though. A few days after the Sunrise concert, we've pretty much gotten back to our usual routine. We're having Haku avoid combat for the time being, but things are otherwise pretty normal. Impressive. Okay. Well, what qualifies as normal for us, I guess? Sarah's mum is running errands again today, so I'm taking another walk through the city. It's a great day to be outside. Air is cool and crisp and feels refreshing after a long day's practice. Maybe it's because of the weather. Maybe I just feel like getting candy, or maybe it's some kind of premonition. I take a different route home today, stopping by a big candy shop I like. And because I do, I see it. A cloaked figure raising a flaming sword, motioning to cut someone down. What? Stop! One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the guy, right? The figure turns and the other person, a blonde-haired man, immediately bolts away with a terrified scream. Are you Firebird? A deep, metallic-sounding voice issues from behind the mask. People call me that, yes. You look spooky. Why are you doing this? That man is more evil than you could know. I must pass judgment. Can you, like, see an outline of the head? Oh, I can see it on, like, OBS a bit more clearly. It's got... Well, I guess that doesn't really show us much. Not really getting much from it. Is that Is that because you're supposed to be a hero? Is that something a hero is supposed to do? I'm merely a sword that protects the weak. I don't care if that makes me a hero or villain. But why does it matter to you? Because I want to be a hero. And I don't think heroes are supposed to go around hurting people. Everyone sacrifices something to achieve their goal. There are many who callously, that's how you say that? I think it is. Trample on others for their own selfish desires. And I would have them face my blade for the sake of peace. If you too have a goal you believe in, I lack the resolve to sacrifice others. The resolve to sacrifice others? That's, the only thing you'll be able to sacrifice in the end is yourself. That's, not daunting at all. It doesn't have to be like that. I haven't seen how harsh this world truly is. One day, when you've given everything you have to follow your path. I pray it'll have been one you truly believed in. Now, I've wasted too much time here. If you'll excuse me. Wait, I tried to stop him, but then I feel a familiar sensation. An incoming noise beast. Now? I reach out with the linking app and only Hakuna responds. What? Where is everyone? I should run, but I can't leave Firebird behind with it. I'm going to have to make a stand here. Don't eat her soul. Getting into the Antiphon building is a surprisingly painless process. Why is she here? Technically, we're Antiphon employees, so identification gets me easily through the lobby. Okay. After that, well, I can't use it for too long by myself, but when you basically have the ability to stop time, it's not hard to sneak in anywhere. Is she talking about, like, when the noise beasts appear? I'm sorry, Grace. If I told you I was going to do this, you'd definitely stop me. Or is she talking about, like, an actual, like the deadline stuff? Time-based stuff. Sussy. I make my way up the stairwell to the top floor. In that frozen time, I walk straight into Gaius Antiphon's office. Pull out a handgun and point it right at his face. So Gaius is here. Okay. Yeah, that should do. I guess. I exit conceptual time and the world begins to move again. The man behind the desk shows no sign of surprise and merely laughs softly. Oh my gosh, he exists! Well, how wonderful it is to see you here. And to what do I owe the pleasure? His confidence is unnerving, but I can't back down now. You know perfectly well that Antiphon isn't exactly an entertainment company. What's your end game? What do you need Starlight for? See what happened? Absolutely nothing. You really think I'd believe that? Of course. You're valuable experimental specimens. It's not my experiment. You're barking up the wrong tree here, I'm afraid. Who else would have the authority to do something like this? How about this? Who is beyond? You really don't know anything about anything, do you? Why don't you at least try to do your homework first? awfully smug for a guy with a gun pointed at his head. Go ahead and shoot then. Aren't you curious what's going to happen? There's basically no way it's actually going to hit him. I'm sure of it. But I've got a much more powerful weapon on hand anyway, so it's not going to matter. I pull the trigger. Before I can register what's going on, there's a third person in the room, crouched on the desk. What? 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 Why is he here? What is he doing here? What? 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 Oh, that's absurd. His large claw-like hand, he drops a single airsoft pellet. Pathetic. At least have enough respect to bring a proper gun. I figured I'd have one advantage, but in retrospect, there's no way there aren't more NOISZ users out there. This new guy's definitely one of them. There's no way anyone would be that fast without moving in conceptual time. It's really weird about him, though. Gives off this aura that makes my stomach turn. Is this still the same timeline? Like, this could have just happened before OG NOISZ, I guess. I don't know why Stornal would be working for Bias, though. It's kind of weird. Like, after he got destroyed, I thought his, like, resolve forever was to take him down. When did he get sent back to the world of music anyway? Or, like, to the void anyway? Who put him there? I guess we don't know that. So, I guess that could still be before that. And it would make sense that, like, Remora is doing such important work because she would have, like, gotten promoted, right? After her, like, little experiment, I think. So I guess this could still just, like, be between the original events and the OG NOISZ events. It could be. It's just weird. Because they still reference original NOISZ. So, like... Stornal. Original NOISZ. What should I do with the intruder? Don't worry about it, Stornal. We're just having a nice conversation. Pretty sure it'd be a bad idea to pick a fight with him. Does he have 3 allies nearby? Maybe he uses the same app we do. Does he even have the same kind of powers and restrictions? There's way too much I don't know. It doesn't look like I'm getting any answers here. I'm joked out of my thoughts by an alert from my phone. It's the linking app? Oh, aren't you going to get that? Your friend's in trouble. If I send my power now, I'm going to be completely helpless here and won't be of any use if something happens to me first. Don't worry. If I wanted to eliminate you, you'd already be dead where you stand. You think you've got your hands on something good, but it's nothing compared to the kind of power we possess, of course. In any case, once you've finished with your business, motions vaguely toward my phone. I'll let you walk free. No, I'm done, Should be sad if anything happened to her little pets after all. Who? I'm afraid you don't have time to be talking to me, especially since I have a meeting after this. Guess that's the end of that. Close my eyes and send my strength over to Grace. I really need to use the bathroom. I'm gonna be right back. I'm sorry to cut this off at a tense moment, but I need to use it. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. Alrighty, we are back. I hope that was enough tension building for you guys. Sorry for the interruption. Okay. Sarah has used all that time to send all of her strength to Grace, which means we're gonna one-shot this. Hope you're still okay out there. Oh, this is the remix of the Stornal theme too. What the heck? That's so cool. Suddenly, just in time, I can feel them. Sarah and Sumeri. Oh, come on, don't scare me like that, guys. This noise beast feels incredibly powerful. I can also tell, I'm not attuned to it either. Oh man, so that's why we need Grace at Bond level 20. Well, we're just gonna have to go for it. Let's do this. 11. Yo, all of my powering is enough. Yo, I still have SS HP and I have the exact amount of power. My survival style is like coming in really helpfully here. Okay, well that's handy. Okay, let's catch up a chat. Trying to see Yoshi's confusion. Oh, I'm so confused by this. Not showing up that your perspective is Grace. Okay, well I guess that's a bug to report. Draw the sign between hero and vigilante. Yeah. Gambling service for whether Yoshi gets a first try clear. I mean. Did you end up running one? Using Noise Beast as its exploit. Yeah, okay, so like Noise Beast as exploit, but like that was before the Noise Beast appeared, right? So is it just that they can turn into concepts at any point in time, even if a Noise Beast isn't around? That's interesting. Don't mind the empty chair in the background. This music is so good, oh my gosh. Something about his model and style seems off. I think it's the hair, looks a bit weird. Yeah, his different. He's so weird to spawn in front of Gaius. He's not phased though. Looks less evil? I guess he does. Gaius looks much more his age. I mean the vampire magic did not happen. Weird. Funny to go back to the Gaius. It's like yeah, that's Stornal, oh my gosh. You can hear my confusion? Yeah. This is why you just don't care about the lore until the story is all out. It's fun to theorize. Alternate timeline Stornal? I guess it's still a weird thing because again they mention how like a universe like who was it, Sora mentioned that having a timeline with like the two daughters or just having any children, guys having children is like really weird. So I guess it's like a second anomaly, or was there a timeline split at some point? Here's the one weird thing that I have like a question as. Why is it called Noise Reverse? And like, well, it just... Is it stylistic only? Or is it more like something... I don't know, it's like... It just feels like the timeline might have started the same way, but then something happened along the way and might have split the timeline, you know what I mean? That's kind of my theory. So I guess if there are parallel universes or something like that, I wonder if this is a split off from like some original universe rather than being like entirely unique. I don't know. I guess we're still waiting for the last comic pages, but even yeah. Was comic the right word? It is, isn't it? Anyway, it's very interesting. I entirely disagree. It's more fun to go along with the lore as it comes out. Yeah, I agree. Being confused is part of the fun. Sonal's a noise beast. Yeah, I could tell because of the design for sure. Some people like that follow along. Yeah. Sonal was revived after the first battle with Alpha, so I doubt this is before Noise. Was revived after the first battle? Oh. Here's the yeah, you're right. Like he was brought back to be what. Was it the first time he had been with someone, or did he make reference to previous, like, attempts? I forget if that's, like, the case or not. Was it only Beyond that talked to, or Ari or something, who said that there were previous, like, attempts at people trying? Because I remember there were cutscenes where they had, like, other people who were trying to use the noise, but then they failed. But I guess that wasn't Stornall who was talking about that, right? It was someone else. Somewhere in OG Noise, they talk about it. But so my thought was that, like, it's because of the fact that the it could be that, like, Gaius brought Stornall back to life, so he has to serve under Gaius, and then eventually, like, he gets let go or something, and then, like, Stornall's like, no, I should not work for him anymore. Which is still weird, because I feel like he would be very angry about his death, but... It's weird. So yeah, as I was saying, I was thinking, like, because the OG noise user got, like, really strong, right? Because they beat Alpha, so they've acquired a lot of power, right? If they've... That was what allowed Stornall to wake up again, I think, because they're, like, I don't know, sort of like area, their radius of power increased enough that Stornall was just like, oh, look, I'm awake now, because this guy is strong. So potentially he could have been alive earlier than that. We don't know if it's his first awakening or not. Unless he does say. It's just natural he is Gaius subordinate. Do you think so, Misha? I don't know. Literally everyone thinks Yoshi is bad. Let's be honest, how many of us did actually succeed to before first try? As a difficulty, I think 2 to 3 tries. Oh, for normal? Oh, okay. I'm not counting on this happening, guys. This is 11. Anyway, oh, let's get up to Josh. How was it following already? Noise Beast is incredibly powerful, just wait for the start. Okay. Yoshi plays hard, I'll just preemptively close the poll with no. Are you really... Are you really... Also, that's true, Sora didn't explore all of them. Because I think he was in the middle of it, right? That's why he visited that one. So he could have just, like, done, like, maybe half of them actually do have daughter, like, he has daughters, and half of them they don't, but he just, like, literally accidentally stumbled on the half that don't. So it could be that his, like, line means nothing. That's true. Hello there, sour cream. We are stretching even more then. It was Stornall's noise too. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know if, like, Gaius had, like, at least some form of remote control over the noise, right? Like, he gave it to Stornall, and then he's like, yo, haha, die. And so I figure that maybe Gaius could still be controlling him at this point in time, and then eventually he gets let go, and then he, like, gains control over himself, because the noise is then given to, like, Protag, right? OG noise Protag, and then, like, they do their thing. So, like, we don't know if Stornall's in control right now. He could just, like, be entirely controlled by Gaius. Hard to say. Protag's noise is... Yeah, no, I was thinking that, Misha. Like, I'm thinking that's why when, after Story C, the Protag becomes really strong, and that, like, makes Stornall wake up again. That's what I was thinking. In case that wasn't clear. Okay, let's drink some water and then we're gonna try and see. If Chaotic took 2 to 3 times on normal though, then anyway, I just want to see it. Maybe we can get past the 1 burst though. Because SSHP is a lot of HP. Plus stage style, extra life. Okay, I'll finally start. Kept you guys waiting for too long. Wait, who voted? Okay, everyone voted second option. I don't see the poll, so I don't know what this is. I guess poll... I'm guessing it was no. Everyone voted no. Okay. If everyone is Sayori and Misha. Okay. Wait, does that mean that, like, the points are going nowhere? Did anyone say yes? Okay, alright, start. I'll start. What? Oh my. Uh. Um. Uh, where are these going? Uh, uh. I see what I'm dealing with now. A. Oh, this looks like fun. I see. I'm half tempted to just like try and grind through hard anyway, because like I don't mind being stuck on a stage for ages. We've done that before. Like we've been stuck on a stage for like hour, multiple hours. I don't have multiple hours tonight, but I don't know if it would be unsatisfying for you guys to like not see the conclusion. And to be fair, me too. I guess I should like play through to get through the rest of the story tonight. It'd just be fun to like grind on stream, you know, grind through hard chat on stream. Because otherwise, then I'll just like grind it off stream and eventually clear it, and it'll be cool. But it's a fun thing. Anyway, I probably should go down. Hey, look at those rewards. Okay. Let's head back in. Yee. Okay. Here we go, best start to any Starlight song. That was incredible. I love 0 versus 1.9k, nice. You just get your points back, yeah. Interesting, very interesting. Yeah, I got the V1 clear from the extra life bar. And V2 I was like starting to get there, right? With C attack I wouldn't have much overflow, so I assume I was close to V2 and then I could have gotten into V3, but oh well, that's okay. Hello Cindergab. It's a look, this is the hardest song in the game right now. That's why. I don't know, if you can come back to the CCL story, play for the first and grind. Yeah, alright, we'll do that then. We'll do some grinding like on stream just to get us started. I mentioned words in the future, this is what I was referring to. Makes sense. Okay, so this is... I love this. This is ridiculous. How do you... Are they aimed? I assume they're aimed. Or something. Oh, hi. Why? So you're just... So the noise beats are distorting time as well now. And also, like, our vision. Like, at the start. Oh, okay. Apparently here too. Oh! This was, like, flowery. This is why K10 wants us to keep, like, the visualizer stuff on when, like, they get around to adding it. Because it would, like, remove some of these effects. Hi. What is actually going on? Okay. Well, it's suddenly, the case that it's a lot easier because I just happen to have, like, Grace stage style as, like, full-on survival style regardless of folder. Like, I set this up before chapter 2, so it's like, it's very lucky that I ended up with, oh, I guess, I mean, on hard, I will still have SS, but that's, in terms of, like, having SS and, like, enough power, it's, that's funny. I love it, that's beautiful. What a chart! Oh, I cannot imagine what the 13 looks like. Oh my gosh. This is a bit unsatisfying to see the TP go there, but it's okay. It'll be fine. Everyone thought I was gonna make it through that time. How nice. Let's see. That makes sense, yep. They're aimed. Okay, that makes sense as well. Yeah, a lot of it seemed aimed at the end, I could feel. Maybe NOISZ just dropped. Alright. What have we got? Ooh, that was rough. I know you didn't see that, but there are heroes in this world who protect others without hurting anyone. I turn around, but Fire was already gone. There's no way someone should have been able to move during that battle. Unless they were a NOISZ user? Is Firebird also, also a NOISZ user? Ah, okay. We get, like, big lore here. I'm assuming. We're getting, like, the little producer. And I'm assuming the whole, like, beyond thing at the end. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this. That night, I have the strangest dream. Deep below the Antiphon building, there's a hidden room stained all over with blood. And inside that room, in its center, is a portal to another world. In front of that portal, again and again, the same scene repeats itself. 4 members of Starlight engaged in combat with a single man. Gaius Antiphon. Ah. And each time, they're overpowered and meet a grisly demise. What am I seeing? At first, I think it's exactly the same every time. But after a while, I start to see it. tiny differences that don't change the end result at all. It happens again and again. Hundreds of times. Everyone dies over and over and over in front of me. Thousands of times. Everything begins to blur together, but the dream seems to go on forever. I've almost completely stopped paying attention by the time I see it. Antiphon, dying, impaled by an enormous blade. Wait, we're back. What was that? What happened? But it won't go back. I don't get to see it again. The sword, man. This feels like it's pre-NOISZ. And if this is Arietta, right? If this is Ari watching them, it makes sense why Genbu is in contact with Arietta and under her service at the end of Reverse. That's my thoughts. It's all pointing at it now. This theory is just making more and more sense. The dream ends and I open my eyes. Before I forget everything I saw, I need to. I grab my phone off the nightstand and frantically call. Hello? Hey, don't pick a fight with Gaia's Antiphon. You... Oh my gosh, Sarah must be like... Man, this sounds completely ridiculous now that I'm actually saying it. You probably get killed? Well, this is awkward. They sent you a report about that, huh? A report about what now? Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going back in there, at least until I figure out what we're dealing with. The first step is going to be finding out more about Beyond. Oh, or maybe that Storno guy. It sounded more like a name. Maybe we should look into him. I'm kind of lost here. You're not planning to have a shootout with Gaius anytime soon, right? I don't think so, no. Why? Oh, man. Which one have, like, you guys gotten so I can choose the other one? Alright, let's check chat. This is the end song where players spend days to clear. I was thinking that too, like going over and over again because it takes them that time to clear. What if Genbu? Yes! Yes, Lumi, that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, big sword? Of course, it's Genbu. Finally someone suggested Genbu? Really? Has no one suggested that? I'm surprised no one came up with that. It makes sense. Did anyone pick up on the Arietta thing though? I mean, maybe people aren't following my theory anyway, but... Oh, you picked dream, you pick report? Okay, I'll look at the dream one, and... try grinding hard, which I assume... I don't know, how many of you have, like, cleared hard yet? Maybe it's not gonna be possible. It would be fun if I could just, like, do that and then get to a report. I mean, I don't mind if I don't clear it for a while. Again, it would be nice having something to grind, but... It's just... going back for the option. Okay, I had a dream about it. Well, sorry to get something weird like that stuck on your mind. I won't make any reckless moves, okay? Sure, well, as long as you... understand? See you in the studio. With that, she hangs up. I kind of feel like we had two different conversations, but... It's probably silly of me to be too concerned over a dream. If I was psychic, I'd just dream up tomorrow's lottery numbers or something. It's not like the Antiphon building even has a basement. Pushing that image onto the back of my mind, I wheel out of the house, ready for a new day at work. Oh, it's time. Where are they? Where is Starlight? They're all dead. You happy now? Let me out of here already. After all this time, you're still saying that. But it's the truth. I've already seen how the story ends. And you've been watching this whole time too. There's nothing else to see in here. So let me out. I guess there's no choice. We're going even deeper. Are you even listening to anything I made a promise. I'm going to keep it. Sorry, but this is going to hurt. Oh my gosh. I'm... Okay. Okay. Let's rechat again. Hard is hard? Yeah. Guess what? I did not because I used Simray. Yeah, that's... I read about Arietta being produced in Discord, but never thought there's someone who had a similar idea. Yeah, so my theory is that, because at the very start, in chapter 1.1, I think, or is it 0.2? Anyway, the very start where Beyond says, oh, we miscalibrated, and whatever. And then you get that little bit of dialogue about like the time that Beyond and Ari are talking to each other when they're like going down to the basement. And I'm like, this makes no sense why they would put this here unless it was Ari or Beyond recalling this memory. And I'm pretty sure that like my theory at the moment is that these like chapters are recollections, so they're like trying to recall the story, or like this is Beyond digging into the producer's history. So they go through these steps and they're like, this is the story that already happened. And so it's like Ari, and that's why like Ari, like the producer keeps saying stuff about having like an older sister as well. It makes more sense. It's not Beyond. It can't be Beyond. At this point, it's Ari because she talks about having an older sister as well. I think it makes more sense for it to be Ari. And then Beyond, I think, is Remora ? We've seen Stornal now and Gaius, so it can't be either of them, which like wouldn't make sense anyway. So then it's probably like Remora. And I think the sort of like promise that she made was probably to like let Beyond have her body back after. I don't know why she needs Beyond, though. It's weird. I don't know why Remora's not just doing stuff herself and like letting Beyond do her thing. It's really weird. I don't understand that. That's very weird. But it feels like that's sort of what's going on. And then yeah, so there's them. There's a link between Arietta and Genbu, which seems to be like the whole like producer and watching the sword happen. That's like linking up now too, which is really like, it's exciting seeing these theories like come to life potentially. It's very much leading into it, and I'm very curious where this is going. Also, Beyond here being Remora is probably a fake out. I don't buy it even if it makes sense regarding the for science of course line. The thing is, Misha, I think she has to do it because otherwise like Gaius threatened her life, right? Gaius said like, let's make that, like, let's pretend it was an accident, because otherwise you're going to have to, like, talk to my lawyers or whatever it was, right? Like, there'll be a lawsuit. And so she's like being forced to work under him. I don't think she has a choice anyway, right? I think it makes enough sense. So... Anyway, basically, weird. Like, it's still, I think it still makes sense for this to take place before OG NOISZ. Like, it could still be in the same timeline, question mark? There's very weird hints as well, like the whole, like, Shion feels like she might have already met Sarah. Which again could have just been because they're both, like, centers. But also... the whole idea of them, like, continually fighting Gaius over and over again. And then eventually, did they just, like, come back when they were strong enough? But by then, like, they had, like, their souls had been consumed by the NOISZ, so they turned into NOISZ beasts, right? And that's the only way they could beat him, like, by turning themselves into NOISZ beasts. They had to, like, sacrifice themselves. And also, that goes into what Firebird was saying as well, right? Firebird's talking about, like, you're gonna have to sacrifice someone, and if, like, you're not willing to sacrifice someone else, you're gonna have to sacrifice yourself. And so what she does is, she does exactly that, right? She, in order to become strong enough, boom, her, like, soul is eaten. Also, Firebird, I had a suspicion. It doesn't seem like there's anything that, like, came up that really helps us with this. But chapter 2.1, when Firebird's introduced and Firebird's, like, getting rid of, like, offenders and stuff, I'm thinking that, like, Firebird might be Hitori, which is why also, like, they're a NOISZ user and they had to get away from Grace in order to, like, help power the NOISZ. I don't know if, like, the aura of Hitori versus Sumire is different though, so I don't know if, like, the group would have noticed if, like, it felt like it was someone else. But at the very least, I mean, maybe next chapter, like, Hakuna's gonna talk to her about it or something, and, like, something will come up. Because we've had, what is it, Sarah's chapter, Grace's chapter. Next will be either... Actually, I forget. I don't know if Katon told us about the order of the next two, but it's either Sumire's or Hakuno's next. So we're gonna have to get some, like, probably drop about one of these guys. Because we got a bit of stuff about Grace in this chapter. I'm very curious what they're gonna drop about the other characters. Because, to be fair, we only have a month away until the next chapter this time around. I mean, it might be, like, a month and, like, almost 2 months, but, like, it's less than 2 months because of this being released, like, really late, right? Or late in the month. I mean, not to say, like, I'm not saying anything about, like, bad about the devs or anything. I'm just meaning that, like, in the context of, like, looking at the next stuff, it's exciting that we're getting stuff, like, soon-ish compared to the wait that we already had to go through. So much stuff coming up. Let's see here. Is it Hitori? That much is obvious? You guys think it's obvious? I mean, it feels clear, but it's sort of like... okay, so you guys do think it is just, like, obvious, okay. Firebird won't be a NOISZ Tale 2, Hitori being there is only epic. Hitori is pretty interesting. Interesting character. Well, look who it is. Alright, so before I try and go into the grinding for this, I'm curious, because again, I mentioned this, but I want to do a little bit of exploring. So let's... go ahead. Ta-da! Hello, friends. I can finally unmute these. And I am going to go through and do a little lore review. and see what people have talked about. so I'll be able to like get my thoughts out live and probably type some up later. What is this? A bug? The invert input? It's absolutely a feature, of course. Shouldn't baby. Oh. Okay, Siri. From the fact that Geist is alive and still not being used, does this mean the Starlight is from a timeline before NOISZ? In chapter 2, maybe it's a simulation. I think it's beyond accessing the producer or RE, previous RE streams. I think this is what's going on here. So I think you guys have kind of, this is happening before OG NOISZ, and also this is, I don't know how they would get back their bodies and stuff though, but that's like, would be later down the line anyway. Yes, Misha is doing some epic work. Heroes on stream? Absolutely. What is this? Is this from the lore? Hold on, I'll scroll through this fast just in case. It's right. Starlight is dead, turned into noise beast by the time noise protagonists sort of begin to act, completely subject to their destruction. It's, the thing is, they like end up as the noise beasts, right? Which means that they win the battle and turn into noise beasts, which means I guess they get killed by the protag in the end. But interesting. What is this? This is just like the lines from him. Sorry to Grace, but I can agree with his values of justice. Huh, interesting. I do not want to imagine doing 2 before an overload. Oh yeah, oh yeah. If you want the lamp, yeah. You think it's Sora? No, wait, it's Sora. Cosmo thinks it's someone else. Interesting. No, it makes so much sense. I hadn't considered Sora, but I think that's only a possibility because of the hood. Yeah, that's true. But it does line up with more with Hitori, I'm sure. I have many theories about the whole Firebird and Hitori thing, but I'll wait until more story details are revealed. But therefore we have, especially 2-4, signs point to Hitori for me. Not signing on with the app to aid Grace. Yeah, it took a moment. I've been in a location where bees attuned to the Maya system showed up. Yeah. Just a dream about a fiery sword being the one case where Starlight kills guys and not the other way around. Oh, fiery sword. So in chapter 1-3, already feeling strong, wanting to burn up. The Sullivan Noise Beast. Firebird's targets are the same sorts that have been hinted at. Yes, I picked up on this as well. This is very true. Very good. Not necessarily as big of an indicator. Firebird's build under the cloak seems similar to Hitori's. Okay, yeah, I hadn't looked really at it, but this is interesting. Just in search for images for reference, there was an official tweet, which include burning people, and dislikes include people who hurt others. Perfect. That's really, really good. Actually, direct image. Oh, okay. Let's see. What is this? Oh my gosh, insanity, that's what this is. You're insane. Oh my gosh. Yo, congrats, what the heck? You're crazy. You're playing on law, gotcha. That's crazy, well done. I don't understand. Sora has the same mindset as Firebird. Remember why he engaged with Project? True, that is true that he... I guess it'd be weird though. Isn't he traveling to get rid of the noise users though? I think that's the only problem here. He's traveling to like destroy the noise in every universe instead of destroy like just bad people. So it sort of lines up, but not quite. Yeah. That can't be him. Yeah, that makes sense. Chapter 1 map interactions. SF guns. Do we think Producer's sister is actually sick? So is part of her memory arrangement being chosen for the purpose of being kept? Yeah. Spider's basic answer is accurate, but the details of purpose are not given. One sec, need to cough. The way the dialogue there went, like, convinced me the latter is totally possible. Is the producer? Yep. Yeah. Like even before this chapter, Sayori, way back. You go back to my like big theory. I've been so like hammered onto this idea. Yeah, I'll run it here, just in case anyone is curious. Because I'll run back through and see which points still stand. This thing is also really interesting. I think this is cool. The parallel here. It's purposeful, of course, but yeah. That's cool. Yeah, here we go. So my current theory was that end of chapter combos are... Yeah, this is producer. Producer has either the contents of Beyond or Arietta. Arietta's making a lot more sense here though. And main story is just... the main story is just like the Beyond character accessing the memories. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I had a big like... It should be around here. This is the Sound of Music thing. Yeah, this thing. Simpler than that. Whereas Starlight, okay, so this makes a bit more sense now because we kind of have context, which is interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so this was about purifying the noise beasts, which we like figured out in the end. Oh yeah, that was about the alternate routes. Okay. Oops, I probably should have just... Ugh. Well, at least I did the thingy. Where are we? Yeah, okay. So yeah, same theory, very interesting. I started reading the story. It was 0 to 100, yeah, for sure. There's something I want to point out related to the song. This is the first time we see bullets looking like actual bullets, and that fight happens after Sarah confronted Gaius and tried to shoot him with a gun. Wonder if there's a correlation here lore-wise. That's very interesting. I was like, I find it weird that the bullets actually look like bullets. Which again, it's like a perception thing anyway, but is it perceived that way because Sarah had just been in that confrontation, and so like going into the fight, she had like that on her mind? Can't beat it, especially on side read. It is definitely a kind thing. Going for harder overload limits pain because you need a power, yeah. 12+1 for special. We've never played as Sumo. Oh, we haven't yet. Do better way fight. Interesting. We haven't yet. We haven't. That's cool. Hitori can be ready. Oh, Misha! Misha! How did you figure this one out? You're a genius. Fire. That's literally Firebird. That's why his name is so random. Oh my. Incredible. Because I know he... Yeah, but I do too. And Hitori just like makes you think. Like, that's it. Wow, well done, Misha. That's amazing. Okay, that like seals it then, right? That just makes sense. It's like 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Sarah sounds a bit like serious. Yeah. The characters line up with the... Yeah. Dedicated to that theory? No, that's totally... His skin tone was made darker. So I remember the... Yeah. They literally are. Yeah. No, I think, again, it still makes enough sense that Starlight comes before OG NOISZ, so it makes sense that they died beforehand. And they like killed Gaius, but somehow Gaius escaped to the void. Maybe he like went into the portal or something. Anyway, it still kind of like matches up. Starlight is parallel? Maybe. They could still be the same one. I think at the moment there isn't anything that contradicts it yet. Which I think they're doing on purpose. There are another Starlight members in OG NOISZ? Maybe. Seized recently by interesting. Right, you can notice I can't be that, it's just too small. Don't know the OG NOISZ since I played it. Multiverse. Conversation. Huh. Create a multiverse and everything is under her plan. Have his kid in disguise! If I have void bullets, that's very likely. Let's see. Multiverse is hard, yes. We met a K-turn? Oh my gosh. Because K-turn murder. This is good. You guys are fun. Alpha would report deleting? Yeah, that makes sense. Why and better kanji you learn early on if you're Japanese too? Yeah, but anyway, you're just like smart. It was a smart correlation. No escape. There is no difference. This comes not there. That's everything you are. The fixed story inconsistencies. So this is like way back. Oh, the cards, yeah. A surprisingly friendly noise recently started speaking April. This is why everyone changed their nicknames, hey? The funny is raw. Q runs over others the power of the noise despite everything the cutest and best. Nice. Personally, not a dog and not a VTuber either, to the disappointment of children everywhere. Rip. This is so good, I love. There's another thing I want to point out. On the start of the song, in difficulty, the starting tap notes are on lane 1, 4, then 2 and 3. I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, related to when the Starlight Idols reach with the linking app, with the characters in each lane being Grace, Sarah, Sumi, Haku. No way. Maybe. It fits with how the order of the characters' appearance in their theme song are the same. And on 2 to 4, 2-4, we do see Grace and Haku using linking, then Sarah and Sumi comes in late. I have further suspicions on Sumi and Hitori's involvement. Why would she hit it so late, even possibly later than Sarah? But it feels like it's being foreshadowed so hard that if it isn't what's going on, it's a major intentional red herring. That seems like too on the nose though. Philip pointing out another thing that might further indicate. Yep. Fiber just can't be anyone other than Hitori. Are we still going with the DoD? Yeah, no, I think this makes a lot of sense. Dream has seen Sullivan. It seems that way. Considering second reveals, she lives with her grandma. Oh, the dad. I didn't think about that. Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, that might be. Oh, man. That's why they talked about belonging to him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Parents died of accident. That's like a cover-up though, hey? Oh, wait, no, she, that's true. She did like actually literally say, no, it was in her thoughts that she was like, our parents died in, unless it's the sort, no, okay, hard to say. former manager? Could be. Yeah, yeah, no, this makes sense as well, actually. Maybe it could be that. Sora is an option. So he's related to birds, he does whatever is necessary. No, I think this is not quite. Oh, he's trying to go after this universe guy. Why would he like be taking people out of the way though? Wait. I don't know. Weird. Star Wars too much times? I have not seen any Star Wars. I am your father. Alright, let's head on back. That was really interesting though. Good thoughts from everyone. It's very interesting. Alright, I'll throw a few attempts at this and then probably head off for the night. I'm not gonna get the clear, there's no way, right? I mean, maybe. Now that we know a lot is aimed and stuff, maybe, but I'm gonna exit out on this. So again, we'll give it a couple shots. Just one sec. Okay, now we'll scroll through the other panels at some point. This is... Oh my gosh, this chapter though. Sarah did do things behind Grace's back though. So it'll be interesting to see like her confront Sarah about what she was doing if she like somehow finds out. Like next chapter is probably gonna be very messy, considering like Sumire doing stuff without Haku knowing, or like Sarah doing stuff without Grace knowing, and the producer doing weird stuff. Like things are just gonna ramp up even more, aren't they? It's so wild. I still cannot believe this. He looks so, like... Oh my gosh. He seems under control, right? So it's like... She would be sad. Is he like beyond or more? I mean, I imagine like if she's been working under Gaius for long enough, like her mind would have been kind of corrupted, right? In the sense that like she would have just gone crazy and then started enjoying her work or whatever. Maybe it's like a way to cope. I don't know. You know what I mean? No? Oh, hello. Sorry about that, friends. What to disable that? That's my sleep alarm, so I'll give it like just like 2 attempts. Then better head off. My alarm said so. I keep like missing that last bit there. This is ridiculous. What are these node patterns? I cannot follow these patterns. Yeah, I did even worse than my first try. This is absurd. Why? It's okay. I'm gonna be stuck here for a while, and I'm accepting that, and I'm happy with it. all good. I guess one thing I should know is dodging the Noku is more important when it comes to survival. So I should do my best with notes, but if it comes to like missing a note versus getting hit by a bullet. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to move around that. I don't know what's going on. Hello, Packen. Oh, look, we got one gem each. How nice. Interesting. You really have to study? Yeah, it seems like there's gonna be a lot of different elements to pick apart. That's okay too. Can it keep me busy for a month? Sure, I wouldn't mind. Oops. I assume it's note and then it like alternates between note and like slash. That's what they call it, right? Note and slash. Notes and slash because it would be thumbsable, right? So you only need two fingers. So unless no, there's double notes and then there's single notes. So it would be double note and then when you do single note you do a slash, right? Not alternating at the same time, tap and slash at the same time, right? But it would be two finger requirement. So like if it's double, then there's no slash, and if there is a single, then there is a slash, right? Picking apart the fact that that we have to be able to do stuff with two fingers. I like that hard requirement. Not hard requirement as in like requirement for hard, but you know what I mean, right? The fact that it's a strict requirement. It's funny. I keep forgetting. Oh my gosh, I got my timings wrong there that time. Uh, oh my gosh. Still doing a full bar in V1, so you have to improve that too. Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be a little while. I'm just seeing how far I have until I get to like V3, I guess. Um, and then it'll just be a matter of like taking a long time to get past V4. But it'd be fun to at least see some of V3. Slash for slide notes, it's much easier to use 4 fingers. It's only theoretically possible to. You really want 4? Really? Oh no. I have to treat it like an overload. Like one that I should I be like trying to pass other overloads before? Oh, to be fair. No, I've done all the 10 overloads actually. Oh, I guess 11 really is just the next step up anyway. Like, even if I'm just thinking about numbers themselves, I've done all the 10s. Except first star. I've not done first star. But considering this is like 11 and I haven't cleared any 11s before, I guess I can treat this just like any other 11. In that, like, I'm not gonna be quite there yet. Actually, before we head off then, let's give something a crack because I say I haven't cleared an 11 yet, but I'm close. Close-ish. To clearing 1. Which is... Actually, hold on. Let's check. Oh, no area conversation. The closest one I have is... this. In that tap slide plus double tap section, every single beat has 2 taps. Whether double taps or 1 tap on one side. Let's see. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's do practice just to see the whole chart. Oh, that's true. I could. Should I do that? I think I might just, like, not. Maybe I could. Maybe eventually I will. Maybe eventually I'll cave and do that. I wouldn't have a look at it just yet, though. Yes, okay, so this... I forget what I was trying to clear it with. Oh yeah, Remy still needs to be 11, so I don't mind using Remy. Yeah, because it's like S-Tech, which is nice. Okay, let's give it a shot. Exciting to like have like rise above. Unlock though. As well. Oops. It's much easier, like much better now that I understand what I actually have to do there. Like I don't have to triple cross or anything. A single cross is just like that. Whoopsies. Oops. I didn't slide far enough. Also, I can use the extra tech to like not use the right fingers. It's dodgy, but it works. Like to mistime some of the oops, that is not what I meant to do. Oh, actually, are they like offset time? So you don't actually have to do them together. Oh man, okay. That's unfortunate. Oh, the double tap and slide are at the same time, okay. Okay. I couldn't tell if they were offset or not. We're close-ish. I think the rest of V2, like the part where you're inside is... It's tricky, but not impossible. The V3 and V4 seemed easy. I recall... Well, when I was doing the run with, rather, the reason I have a B on here is because I did it with, it was like... Was it Remy Grace or something? Does she have double HP? I forget. I brought someone else in. No, it was probably Stage Grace then, right? Anyway, I just brought someone with high HP just to like see how doing the whole chart with like some HP bind and then lost at the end so that I wouldn't get the grade because I want to like do properly clear with this. That way I have the XP go to somewhere that I want. And like by then I'll probably have like 90 TP, which is nice. I'll get like AA for my first clear. So yeah, V3 and V4 don't seem that problematic. It's just V1, and V1's alright, so now I just have to like clean up V2 a bit more so I can take a couple of hits. So I'm not too far off, so I'll get it soon. Anyway, I'll leave it there for today's stream though. That was incredible. This lore is actually insane. I can't believe it. So future stream stuff. I think I'm not sure if I'll stream event stuff. We'll see if I get the time to. They're not like as absolutely necessary really though. It's just sort of like the first impression things, like trying out the song for the first time and whatnot. That sort of thing that I might like capture on stream, but live reaction of you seeing the rest of Lions. Oh. I guess I could have a look now then. Alright, sure. I may as well. I suppose it'd be a long time until we'll see them anyway, so it's not like it really matters. Where is it? It's yeah, this one. Oh my gosh, it's unlocked now. Oh, hello. We'll have a look at this before I head off then. And then yeah, I'll probably have some more streams where we like do a bit of grinding, I hope. I think it'll be alright. We'll talk about stuff after having a look at this then. Okay. Let's go from V2. Just so we can skip ahead a bit. There's a lot of grazing going on, at the very least, if you like hit that. There's a lot to do here. Whoa. Yeah, this is gonna take a long time. Or even like stop. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Oh man. Style. Style. Oh right, I was talking about like the having the graze. Yeah, having something that grazes. Like having the upcoming event style seems cool. And it would the thing is, DHP means you can only take, what, like 2 bullet hits? 2 bullet hits, actually. Because if you after you take a bullet hit, does your grazing would just still be there, right? So after you take a bullet hit, you could just move into another position during your incident. Well, I don't know, maybe the graze HP, like, return isn't there when your, isn't there during invincibility, but even then, like, that's still pretty good. Like, because then you could just position yourself and, like, graze for a bunch of HP. Our style, if you wanted to change the style to graze stage or something, which is practice. Yeah, I'll do that again, like, since that's in story anyway, right? Graze stage. I'll just do it there, and that's where I'll get my first clear. Usually I would, like, try and get someone else to do the first clear at this point, because, like, XP is hard to come by now, so that's the sort of thing. But, at the very least, I'll do hard with her. Easy, I'll get, like, the XP to, I don't know, like, whatever needs it most right now. I don't know if they're gonna, like, XP overflow. Oh, I might just do a Crimson Heat. I'll survive, right? On easy. I'll do that later there. Or, like, at some other point. But yeah, I'll have this story resume here for a while. I'll get back to you guys on whenever I get close to finishing that. Oh, okay, this is a chapter 1 conversation. Okay, yeah. So they will still, like, play. Alright, cool, so I'll still get to see everything. Yeah. Okay, all good then. But it would be nice to have an archive so you could just, like, go back through stuff. Alright, well, yeah, thanks everyone for being here, through the gameplay, through the interruptions and the lore drop and the theory crafting, and just, like, it's been wild. Yeah, this second chapter has been well worth the wait, and these songs are also really fun. It's good to see them. Like, they're all just really good. Like, Ikasu, I'll probably get Overload soon. And then, like, I don't know what the Overload will look like, but that's fun. Level 99 is just really chaotic. That one's gonna take a while to get to as well, because I have a normal 9 and a hard 9 to get, like, to do well at. So I think this chapter's songs are gonna, like, keep me busy, because then King of the Lions is also gonna take me a while. So I'm really glad that there's some, like, pretty difficult stuff that I think I should be able to eventually achieve, but it'll take some time. So, you know, keep me busy, and then the events will come up and stuff, and then, you know, soon enough it's going to be chapter 3. That was fun. Every chapter is wild. It's so good. I'm so excited. Like, K-Turn is not messing around when they're talking about the whole, like, this story is gonna be intense. It's gonna be bigger than, like, original NOISZ plus Reverse combined. Like, oh my gosh, this, like, we're getting so much insight already, but there's still, like, so much more. Like, how? So I'm really curious about where this is going, because it looks like I assume it's just gonna be like them digging deeper, like beyond person digging deeper, and then we'll get to know about, like, Beyond's identity and producer, and I don't know, whatever happens to these guys. I don't know how much more. I mean, I guess Sumer is, like, a big mystery right now. That's probably the biggest thing. Oh, and the whole Hakuno and Shion thing. And I guess just, like, sunrises in general. Sunrise is also interesting, seeing, like, coming up on the side. Anyway, a lot of stuff going on, so there's a lot to... I guess it makes sense that there's still a lot more to go, but it's just, yeah, like, they're dropping big things in second chapter. So they're gonna keep us busy with stuff in the meantime, hey? For those of us who have played OG NOISZ. Yeah, anyhow, I'm gonna leave it there for the night. Next stream, I don't know. The Friday and the weekend's looking really busy, I think. Maybe I can get, like, a Puyo stream in or something, maybe. It would be good to get some practice in. Shisatsu League, I have 3 others in my group this time instead of 4. So I have a 4-person group. Sometimes it just ends up that way. I have Void in my group. Which is really funny. He just got promoted to A-League. I just lost a bunch of points and went down to 5. So I'm in the same group as him, which is funny. And Pepper Man, if anyone remembers him, he was, like, competing with me for PPT any percent. And then there's someone else as well. So it'll be fun. This month is going to be fun. But there's only 3 matches, so I don't need to, like, hurry too much for him. but we should get practice in anyway. Good luck. Oh, good night. Have fun with Lion's Heart and Overload. I'm not touching the Overload in a long time. I only just got like the Sullivan Overload. Like, that's like gonna be the hardest S I get in a while. Oh man, like that's a 10S. Oh, I guess Light My Way is a 10 as well, right? I have an SS plus there, but that's like an exception. I guess I'll work on like the overloads and stuff, the 10s eventually. But anyway, was that Yoshi Bird Hedgehog League thing? Oh yeah, that was a 1 month commitment. So it was February because it was the month before I go back to uni, and also the month that the Hisyachu League was taking a break. They chose February for some reason. This is a bit funny. But yeah, like that was just running for that month. Yeah, it was sort of filler stuff. I mean, it was good filler though. It was its own story arc. Also, despite following the law very faithfully, I'm not going to bend the NOISZ Tale 2 story to match Starlight. Imagine how stupid this would be. There's no accurate narration it's in. I mean, to be fair, a lot of it would be theorizing anyway, right? Like, so we can't really keep things true to the lore because we don't know what the lore even is. So yeah. Anyway, I should leave it there before I stay up too late. Gotta get some rest and more uni work tomorrow. Anyway, I'll plan to get some Puyo, and you know, if I end up with enough time, oh, there is some Puyo coming up on Saturday. We have Perfect Clear online. That's an Advent League a ranking event. I'm definitely going to be there, so that's good. It's actually at a time that I can do stuff at, so it's glad. Anyway, I'm doing that, so I'll see if I can get Puyo practice in tomorrow. That's probably good. I was thinking like Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I want to continue that as well, but that might wait until like next week or the week after or something. Like again, I'm so busy anyway. So, but we'll try and get Puyo in. That's going to be important. So, keep your eyes out for that. Alright, I think that's everything I have to say. I'm going to be grinding in the background. I'm going to be actually interacting in the NOISZ Discord a little more as well. Like gameplay things, chat. I want to be able to. I have to scroll through that now and see what people have done. But yeah, it's good to be caught up with everyone and have everything unlocked. Oh, I was talking about all the songs. I was enjoying all the stuff as well. Rise Above is also great. I was excited for that. It's also a very good song, so it'll be good to what do you call it? Grind that out as well. Unlock the overload. Should be doable, right? I don't think it was rated that high. You didn't see puzzles go on your Discord list? Sorry, my Discord list is exclusive to like, what is it? 5 servers. Yeah, I keep 5 servers there. Plus any event servers. Like, perfectly clear. Sorry, chaotic. Crying emoji. It's in my like puzzle stuff folder, I think. Alrighty, I'll catch you tomorrow for Puyo, most likely. I do really want to. Then again, I don't want to stay up because I need to wake up early for it. Maybe we'll just like wake up really early before Perfect Clear Online and do some practice beforehand. We'll see. so maybe you'll catch me like before the event and it'll be like 6 AM. It's weird because usually I'm having to like stay up late for events, but now I'm having to wake up early. It's, whatever. Anyway, I'll see you guys then for that. I'll keep you guys updated on the Discord. For now though, as always, I hope you have a great rest of the day or night. I love you guys, and see you all next time. Good night.